All right, so we wanted to share with you some of our New Year's goals for 2018. We started off with the kids and asked them what some of their goals were, and their answers were a little bit interesting.
We had to prompt them just a little bit.
So here's some of their goals.
Hi, my name is Emma. I'm 6. My favorite thing in 2017 is moving to Utah from Kansas City. In 2018, I want to work on goals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, goals.
Yeah, what are your goals?
Well, we should make a goal that's like make your bed every morning without your mom and dad not telling you not to. And maybe you could sometimes make a breakfast once a day and bread. That's a goal too. And you should brush your teeth every day. Another goal is you always have to get dressed after you make your bed. And another goal is you always have to sometimes clean your bedroom up and choose the right.
So what do you do to choose the right?
We could help people move.
Do you have a goal with your brothers?
Not fighting.
What's a goal that you can have for school this year?
Starting to read. That's another goal too.
Is there anything that you want to improve on or be better at?
I think I have to be better on cleaning my room. It gets so messy every day. And I don't have any more questions.
Good job, sister.
Hi, my name's Cooper. I've heard part a to was going to preschool
Mm-hmm.
or to go to kindergarten.
Okay. What are you going to learn in kindergarten?
Or to learn to read.
Do you want to be nicer to Porter and Emma?
I don't have any more questions.
I have a goal for you. No more biting your fingernails. Do you want that to be your goal?
Watching Buzz Lightyear,
Watching Buzz Lightyear?
I would bite my fingernails.
So I need to listen the first time.
I need to listen the first time.
Say, hi, my name is Porter.
Oh,
How old are you?
wow.
Are you 2? Porter, I think a goal that we can make for January and February is to potty train you. Do you want to go potty in the toilet? Okay. Do you want to learn how to count to 10? Can you count?
4, 1, 6, 1, 6.
Can you say your ABCs?
P, P.
Well, maybe we can work on saying the ABCs. Do you want to work on talking and using your words and not screaming? Can you sit on the kitchen chair and wait to be excused after your meals? You say, please be excused.
Can you work on being a good big brother and being nice to our little baby? Good.
When you play with toys, do you leave them on the floor or do you put them away?
4.
On the floor. Do you want to put them away when you're done? That's a good goal for Porter. Do you think we're doing a good job as mom and dad?
There's so many different ways to do it, and each kid is so different and reacts to so many different things. It's impossible to know if you're doing a perfect job. No one can do a perfect job of parenting. But I think overall, we care for our kids. We want them to do better. We want them to grow and learn. And every day we give them enough attention and love to try to help them along with their goals. So I think that's what's most important. Julie and I have come up with some of our own goals for 2018, and we wanted to share them with each other. We actually haven't seen each other's goals yet.
Nope.
So we're excited
It's
to
a
share
surprise.
our goals with each other, and we'll maybe have a little discussion about some of them, maybe adjust some of them, and so enjoy. Okay, do you want to share yours first?
Yeah? Now I'm nervous. Okay, this is almost impossible, but I wrote it down anyway. And that is to not necessarily wake up before the kids and get ready, because sometimes they wake up really early in the morning.
That's true.
But get up and get going. Like, I think over the last couple months I've been kind of spoiled, and we'll kind of wake up, the kids will come in and out of the room, and I'll just kind of stay in bed. And then we kind of drag our feet in the morning, and that is because Emma has afternoon kindergarten, and so we don't have a time frame of what we have to do in the morning. We just kind of have time to do whatever.
So I think it's a two-part goal. First, I think we need to get to bed at a better time, which is tough because we edit our videos and we do that at night.
I think
And
we're going to
so
switch things around though.
We're trying to make a routine so that we can edit those during the day and be ahead a couple days, and then have our evenings so we can do other things and get to bed
at a better time. Wake up as soon as the first kid wakes up, or hope maybe slightly before, and get ready so when the kids are up we can focus on them a little bit more. My next goal is wanting to be more like on a higher spiritual level all around, like saying more prayers, reading my scriptures, just doing more things that involve my church. You want me to go on to my next one?
Yeah, we'll just do all yours and then we'll do all mine.
Okay. If you watched us last year, we did a triathlon, and we did that in June. So the goal was to do a triathlon in the year, and I didn't think we could do it. I was like, no, I don't want to do it, and we did it. And so since June, I haven't done any kind of workout. I haven't done anything. Got pregnant, we moved, just haven't done anything. So I don't necessarily want to get back into that huge, like, vigorous routine or anything, but I do want to do more workouts. I liked the swimming part. We'll need to get a gym membership if we do that. There's an awesome one just down the street. But I do like the swimming, the running, just being more active. So working out probably 3 times a week. And then once the baby comes, probably taking the summer off. And then once the school starts back up in the fall, I think it would be a good time to get back into it again.
You can always do Zumba. Does Zumba?
Y'all want to be my Zumba instructor. Okay, so my next goal is spending more quality time with the kids. And that kind of played a role into earlier where I wake up and get ready so that not all morning I'm trying to get ready for the day, pushing the kids aside. I want to be able to spend an hour in the morning before Emma goes to school with quality time with focusing on just the kids. That will include reading to them, reading scriptures to them, reading other books to them. I want to sing more songs with them, including like the primary songs that they learn in church during Sunday school. I want to be able to sing those songs to them, like maybe 1 song a day, and just being on the floor and giving them my pure attention. I also have another goal of playing the piano for 1 hour a week. I did take piano lessons while growing up, and as I have not been in piano lessons, my skills are kind of going downhill. And so I want to maybe pick a song and learn that song. And then once that song is learned, go to another song. And these can be songs that I've learned in the past, because I used to play pretty hard songs, and now it's kind of hard for me to kind of go back through them. And so I just think it would be fun to just play the piano more. Another goal is to be more kind in general. And I know Lynden says goals have to be smart, they have to be measurable, they have to have like a time frame, but this might be kind of hard to measure out. So a few things that I'm putting in this category is listening to the kids without interrupting them. There are so many times that I say, kids, don't interrupt me, but I find that I interrupt the kids just as much as they interrupt me. And so I think hearing the kids out and being more kind to them that way will help them as well. And then this is also another one that I've like personal goals that I've had to work on, is not getting so impatient even with Lynden. And I found that lately I've been getting mad at him in front of the kids. And if I have something I need to tell you, like, that's fine, I'll tell you, but I need to make sure that the kids aren't around, because I've been doing that lately and I know that's not healthy for the kids, and it's just not a good habit to get into.
I think it's healthy to hear us have a conversation, but we can't be upset at each other in front of the kids. Like, if we have something we need to say, that's fine. We can't be upset in front of them. We can discuss and we can voice our opinions. That's good
and
for them to hear and
I can be better
but
about voicing my opinion and talking instead of like snapping and being, Lynden, why did you do that? Or getting mad. And so working on that as far as like being more kind to Lynden as well. This is all kind of in the same category, is not judging other people. And that can even include you guys as well, because sometimes we'll get comments and I'm like, what a rude person, that was so mean of them to say that to me, or whatever. And it's like, I don't know what you guys are like, I don't know anything about you. And then just people general out on the street walking, just try to keep my thoughts more clean and happy, and just like think happy things about people instead of, ooh, did you see that person?
Okay.
You're laughing at me. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
So how are you gonna stop yourself, or how are you gonna measure that, or improve on that? Like,
See,
how
that's
are you gonna
the
show,
thing
like,
about
from January
goals.
to February I judged 2 people.
Well, I'm not.
February, I only judged
That's the
1.
thing. Sometimes, so we have these goals that we have to like meet, but I'm like, sometimes there's just things that I want to work on and improve and be better at, but I don't know how to necessarily measure it. I feel like I'm a pretty nice person to begin with. Like, I feel like,
Yes.
I feel like overall, like, we're Christian people, like, we're good people. I'll admit it, I feel like we're good, nice people, but there's definitely a huge, like, area where I can improve on, and I just want it to be ingrained in me to be known as, like, that person who never said a bad word about someone else. So, my last one is, well, it's meal planning, but overall being healthy. And I think part of being healthy and eating healthy, you have to plan ahead of time. And I've done pretty well with this in the past. During the holidays, it kind of, I don't know, I just want to start fresh and be able to plan at least like 4 meals a week, pick one day to go grocery shopping, so I'm not going to the store multiple times a week. We eat pretty healthy to begin with, I feel like, but there's always room for improvement. We could throw more veggies in there. But I just think picking a day and planning out meals for the week will save money, time. It'll just be good for us all around.
Help us be more balanced.
Yeah.
Sure.
Those are my goals for 2018. What are yours?
Good job. All right, for my goals, so I categorized mine into sections. Right?
He's more organized than I am.
Well, I don't know about that. So,
Ooh, that is very well organized.
at the top of my list, like Julie, I want to improve my spirituality, which also includes reading from scripture and praying, not only by myself, but with Julie and with my family every day. So as far as physical goes, I want to work out 3 or 4 times a week. And Julie and I, when we did our triathlon this last year, we did a sprint distance. And so my younger brother wants to do a half Ironman. I'm not quite committed to that, not because I couldn't, but because it takes so much time to train for something like that. Like we, for our sprint, trained pretty heavily, I feel like, and we went in very prepared, but I feel like it would take way too much time to train for a half Ironman. So I want to do another triathlon, and I will up it to an Olympic distance. So that's part of my goal with working out, is to work towards being able to do that. So this is something some people are going to laugh at. Part of my physical goals as well with working out and doing this triathlon, I want to gain weight this year. So I have been 150 pounds since my senior year of high school. I'm not kidding. I have not gained a pound. Like, I'll fluctuate a pound or two, but I've been like 145 to 150 pounds since high school.
So why do you want to? Do you feel unhealthy?
No, I feel like I'm a healthy weight now, but I feel like with all the working out that I'm doing, like, I should be gaining muscle mass, and I want to gain it where it counts, in my legs. I don't want to walk around looking huge and buff, but I want to gain it so that my body has more capacity to work and more, I don't know, just like
gain weight.
I want to gain a little weight. I mean, everybody else is like, yeah, right, I want to lose weight, but that's my goal, and I'm like, give me some weight, but I don't want just fat weight. I don't want baby weight. I know a lot of dads, when the baby comes, the dads also gain weight. I don't want that.
Not an unhealthy type of weight. So we'll stop buying Twinkies. Did you see our vlog a few weeks ago? He came home with like chocolate covered Twinkies.
So I think having our balanced meals will definitely help.
Yes.
We'll
and
then
get you some
just
good
kind of
protein.
focusing on a routine. So as far as mental goals are concerned, I want to start a PhD program. My ultimate goal there, well, I'm not 100% sure yet, honestly, but for sure I want to teach. I have a passion for teaching others, and I think I'm pretty good at it.
He is pretty good at it.
And so I want to teach at a university level, so I'm pursuing a PhD in exercise science.
And health promotion.
And with health promotion. Wanting to teach, but maybe even running like a wellness center for people who have a hard time finding balance in life, be it spiritual, physical, mental, social. I mean, I want people to feel well, and there's a lot of components to that, and I feel like pursuing this education will help me help others. I want to be able to maintain the knowledge I've gained as an athletic trainer. So my undergraduate was in sports medicine, so I want to be able to maintain that knowledge, as well as the knowledge I gained from my master's in business, the knowledge I gained in medical school, and then obviously building with my PhD. So I've got a couple of goals to help me with each of those. And then my final mental goal, to play some songs on the banjo. So I have a goal to play 10 songs by the end of the year.
You can do
So yeah, I mean, that's like less than 1 month, yeah. And I figure, you know, with a baby and stuff, there's gonna be other things that get in the way. But I figure if I can learn and perfect 10 fun songs by the end of the year,
That's fun.
that's fun.
And the kids like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I think it'll be fun. All right, so family goals. On the top of the list, take this one out for a date once a month. So we checked that off the list last night.
We could easily do that. So many people do once a week, but
I
I feel
know.
like for us, it's like I'm okay to do once a month.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
okay.
Okay.
Once a month, we'll make it happen. Another family goal, have a baby.
That was our goal last year. If you guys watched last year's video, which by the way, we will leave in the link down below, it was to at least get pregnant.
Start the baby. This year we're gonna have it, so we're excited for that to keep growing our family. Growing up, my dad would do what we call the one-on-ones. So it was pretty much a date with the kids, right? So it was just me and dad, or my brother and dad, and we'd do these one-on-ones all the time. And so I thought, you know, our kids are finally kind of getting old enough that I feel like once a quarter is probably enough for now, but take each of the kids out on a one-on-one with dad, just some personal time.
Yeah. Go get an ice cream cone or something like
Yeah,
that.
something simple. Final family goal is to go on a fun family vacation with just our family. And it doesn't have to be anywhere crazy, but there's so much in Utah to see that you haven't seen, I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Particularly like southern Utah. So I think I want to take the family on one family vacation this year.
So he has his goals and I have my goals. And I feel like a lot of these are goals that we can work on together. Like if you want to do a triathlon, like my goal is going to be to help you fulfill your goal.
Sure.
And if you catch me making fun of someone down the street, you need to stop me and
Call
say,
you on
Julie, let's be nice and kind to everyone. And so that's kind of like how I feel like we're going to make this work this year with our goals, is not necessarily have the same goals, but we're going to support each other in both of our goals.
Oh yeah, all of our goals are tag team goals.
Yeah, we're married, we're together, and that's just how we do things, is together for everything. So, if that makes sense.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we each have goals. A lot of them overlap with things that we can work on together with our family. A lot of them are yours that I can help you with, and a lot of them are mine that you can help me with. And then you saw the kids' goals. We're gonna try our best to help them with those as well.
They're
and
so cute.
and hopefully, our whole point of having goals is not just to set them once at the beginning of the year and forget about them. These goals can change throughout the year. We'll adjust them, add more, subtract, whatever throughout the year. But the whole idea is that we're trying to improve, right? We're trying to better ourselves and be better today than we were yesterday, and just become better people in any way we can.
Well, we will leave that with you. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember, it doesn't have to be January 1st to make New Year goals. So if you have not made goals yet for yourself, go ahead and write them down so that you can see them and put them up on the wall so you can look at them every day, and comment down below what your goals are going to be for this year.
Yeah, we'd like to know what some of yours are.
Thank you so much for watching. This is really fun, and we will see you guys next time.